Good evening, everyone. Have you ever had a moment that completely changed your perspective on life? I did, and it happened on an ordinary day that turned out to be absolutely anything but ordinary. It was a day that taught me the value of patience and the power of understanding others, no matter how difficult the situation might be. Today, I want to share that story with you because it reminded me that sometimes the greatest lesson can come from the most unexpected places. It was a few months ago, and I was having one of those days where just everything seemed to go wrong. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was running super late. I was stressed about schoolwork. I was just feeling completely and totally overwhelmed. So, as one does, I went to the grocery store. And I was hoping to pick up a few things, hoping to get in and out quickly and just make myself feel a little bit better. But as luck would have it, I ended up behind an elderly lady who was moving at a snail's pace. She was fumbling with her coin, she was struggling to find the right change, and it felt like she was just taking forever. Frustration was building up inside me, and I had no idea what to do. So, just as I was about to move to another line, I noticed that her shoulders were shaking. Her hands were tense, her shoulders were shaking, and she looked embarrassed. And at that moment, I realized that she wasn't just slow, she was struggling. So I took a deep breath, I set aside my frustration, and I offered to help her. When she looked up at me, her eyes filled with gratitude, and explained to me that this is her first time doing the shopping alone since her husband had died. Her words hit me like a ton of bricks. Here I was, impatient and annoyed, while she was facing a life-changing and heartbreaking loss. Helping her find the right change suddenly felt like the most important thing that I could do that day. We finished the transaction together and she thanked me with a smile. That day, I realized how often we get caught up in our own rush, failing to see the struggles that everyone might be facing. That day, I learned that patience isn't just about waiting calmly. It's about recognizing the humanity in others. It's about understanding that everyone is fighting battles we know absolutely nothing about. That small act of kindness cost me only a few minutes, but it probably made the world of difference to the woman that needed it. And from then on, I've tried to carry that day with me, choosing patience and compassion over frustration. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation that might test your patience, the next time that you find yourself in a situation that might test your patience, remember that your small act of understanding might be exactly what someone needs. Thank you.